it all? Welcome back. Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional evening. Trying to get better at going late, getting on late, and just going live and talking about whatever on Instagram. So you know me, I love my Instagram filters. But with it being the 17th of May, crypto's down. Stock market is doing its thing. Real estate is doing its thing. People are at a place where they may lose their unemployment soon. Certain states are like, hey, we're not going to extend it, Then you have, certain people that are like, well, no, you should extend it. And, it's always with Congress and states, there's always infighting going on no matter who the president is. So I just kind of laugh at it now. It's entertainment. It's reality TV. That's why I don't take sides because it's a waste of time. But anyways, either way, living in a time where we know that no guts, no glory. If you're not willing to take the risks financially, then what are you doing it for? All for? I think like I said, the people who are very strong, family oriented, not even just the ones who have the parents that are raising their kids, but the families that are putting their dollars together and making moves and whatnot. They're actually moving forward. So I got to respect them. The Lone Ranger, I think, is being cut down when it comes to working people. Can't speak for rich people and the funny thing is, rich people don't even do the Lone Ranger thing. That's why it kind of makes me laugh when I think about, working people having the mindset of I'm just going to do it by myself. And 9 times out of 10, that's not how it works. Even when it comes to careers, like people love or hate them. People love sororities and they love being part of fraternities, or they just love being a part of any specific organization. People that are part of spiritual organizations, faith-based organizations. Those organizations, even online, you got more of those organizations popping up online. They help you form connections with people, and because of those specific connections, you can get someplace a little bit quicker as opposed to really doing it by yourself. So really, at the end of the day, nothing is really done. Individuals put in some hard work. I will say that. Individuals put in some hard work, but nothing is truly ever done by yourself. Networking is not even just key. It's just essential to how people get to certain places. A lot of times, I mean, I've gotten jobs, I've gotten customers, I've gotten access to certain things from a real estate perspective, not just by me doing research on the internet, but by me connecting with other people. And that is a conversation that I just don't think is talked about enough. No one ever. You can look at the Elon Musks, the Jeff Bezoses, the Damon Johns, the Mark Cubans, the Russell Simmons, the Russell. Forgot the name of the former CEO Bob Johnson of BET. Even Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton. The list goes on and on. Oprah Winfrey. Look at the whole cast of the Shark Tank. No one gets anywhere by themselves. There's always others involved. There's always teamwork involved. And people don't ever want to realize this. That's why it makes me laugh when I hear about, the whole do it yourself and do for self thing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. But you can get places much further and quicker when you have a team with you. Whether you guys are making money together, but you can still make money moves together. When I always say money moves, it's not always involving you actually putting money into the game, but it's you exchanging ideas, you discussing not even just ideas, but discussing actions and plan of actions and things of that nature. And I think that's the thing that's missing a lot out of the discussion, even in education and schooling. It's not talked about enough. I've ran into multiple people from careers to businesses. They're always talking about how people I knew that are in the military, that served in the military, or people that are in fraternities and sororities are always talking about how they got a hookup because of their brother or their sister or their friend within those organizations. It's like, oh yeah, well they're the director of XYZ, or they own this specific company, so they was able to help me get a job. Just things of that nature. I remember seeing a great example, seeing people on a lot of documentaries that get out of prison, male or female. They had a job waiting for them because a family member or a friend that they know actually owned the company, so their background didn't even matter. Or they knew of somebody that was actually gave them opportunity to be a part of a convict release program. Whatnot. I used to watch this show called Lockup. It was a prison show. I don't even know if it still comes on anymore. It used to be on MSNBC, and they would talk about how certain states had work release programs, and then a lot of times states in conjunction or counties would work in conjunction with private industry or nonprofit organizations to help current and former convicts become better productive citizens by helping them get their GED, by helping them possibly take college courses, by helping them get certified trades, things of that nature, so that they can come out into society and be more of a benefit. Because at the end of the day, it costs the states a lot of money to house people in a prison. So I'm all for that. Anything that can help somebody, get a hand up and not a handout. You know what I mean? Just like a lot of states have programs where you have people that are on Section 8, but they're have the opportunity to get educated and they have an opportunity to get skill sets so that they don't have to be on Section 8 for the rest of their lives. It's not always about where you're at now, but it's about where you want to be. And the biggest thing is you can get there by who you know. So, that's an old saying. It's not always what you know, it's who you know. And that's why a lot of people take advantage of being part of those specific organizations, people that are Masons. I get it. I'm not knocking it, me, myself, as much of an introvert as I am, I know I've gotten to specific places because of the people that I've known, people that I'm associated with, that's what people notice on my social media. If I see you got something going on from a business standpoint, if you own a business, or if you just do some, contracting work on the side, you put it out there, I'm going to share it if you make it shareable, because I want you to be able to get a referral, and I want you to be able to succeed. I'm not hating. I love to see people do great things. I love people to see people go after their dreams. I feel, in the digital age, I feel like I help more people, in regards to people I've ever met online than anybody else before that I've ever met in my life, period, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So that's, like I said, that's my little late night talk. Like so I said, at the end of the day, this whole, do for self, I'm all for it. But remember, at the end of the day, a lot of people become the most successful because they're doing for themselves, but they're doing for themselves with others. All at the same time, they're getting connections with others. They're formulating relationships with others. Business is relationships, period. Even if one has a job, it's like you got to be able to form decent relationships if you at least want to climb a ladder and not just be known as the creepy person that's always quiet in the back room and whatnot. So I'll leave it at that. Just continuously to build the relationships. That's the best money move you can make. And that you can invest in is people, getting to know people, and always seeing not only what they can do for you, but what you can do for them at the end of the day. All right. On that note, folks, do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys have a good night. Just had to get that off my chest. And, relationships is key, and that's the best kind of currency that one can have, especially nowadays, So take care.